Stereo and New York City music station, Yes FM. Kelly Clarkson, Heartbeat Song, 736. Bob Lattiser is here because there's things going on with Governor Cuomo and New York State and teaching that a lot of us don't know anything about and don't hear anything about.
Right. I think parents are aware of the changes that have happened in school over the past couple of years.
I mean, Common Core is one.
In regards to
that
Common
we know
Core.
about. We've seen how difficult, especially for us who haven't done any of this stuff since the 80s.
Right, exactly.
And then you've got your 4th and 5th grader doing algebra. It's like,
That's
I
right.
don't remember how to do this stuff.
Exactly. I understand. I feel your pain because I have a 5th grader as well, so I understand that. But really, that is a part of the problem. Parents may have realized that maybe there are a few more kids in their child's class.
Yes.
And things along that line, and that they're not able to have as many opportunities as kids used to have as they got into high school and all of that. And that all comes down to funding issues.
Okay.
And funding issues in our school are really a huge, huge problem right now, especially up in the North Country where we rely on state aid so much just because of our poverty level up here. So we are trying very hard to get as many people as possible aware of the problem and to get them to come and support public education at a rally that we are having tomorrow in Messina.
Okay.
So a lot of this funding issue comes from the governor's proposals for education. And a lot of our money over the past 5 years, our district here in Ogdensburg, the Ogdensburg City School District, has lost over $6 million because of different policies that the governor has proposed, including something called the gap elimination adjustment, which has taken money away from our schools. And in addition to that, we have a tax cap that's now in place that really limits our local people who vote the ability to decide how much they want to spend on public education. So, and a lot of that, some of the money too is being channeled to private charter schools that are often funded by very large hedge fund managers. And they also seem to be lining our governor's pocket right now. So, we've got lots of issues going on, but and we need to be as vocal as we possibly can because, as you know, the squeaky wheel always gets greased. So, tomorrow to support public education and the fact that we think we're doing a pretty good job up here educating our kids, and I'm spending this year out of the classroom, not actually teaching in the classroom, to kind of help make some changes to the Common Core curriculum that we're doing and actually involving the teachers in making a lot of those changes. Those things need to kind of continue to happen. And without proper funding, a lot of that can't happen. So tomorrow's rally is really to support all of that, to support the kids that are in the classrooms and give them the best possible education that they can get. So that's really the whole reason we're doing what we're doing tomorrow, and it's called the North Country Fights Back Rally.
Okay.
And it's from noon to 2 at Messina High School tomorrow.
Okay. Beyond the rally tomorrow, what else can the general public do to make changes?
Well, we've actually already had a very good response to a variety of things we've done here in Ogdensburg, and I know it's happening elsewhere. We just completed a big postcard writing campaign. We've been at sporting events here in Ogdensburg, and our community in Ogdensburg has collectively signed and filled out 1,500 postcards that were just mailed yesterday hand delivered to Addie Jenny Russell. I'm sitting on her education policy committee that she has down in Indian River, and we attended that last night, and one of my colleagues, Mary Wills, delivered 500 postcards directly to her, and we'll be doing that again on Monday with Patty Ritchie, and we mailed a box of postcards out to the governor. So and I can't thank the community enough for standing behind us in regards to that, because I think they understand the problem. I think they just might not be aware of the actual numbers and the amount of money that has been lost over 5 years. I mean, $6 million is a huge amount of money.
Is there a place somebody can go to kind of educate themselves on this? Because a lot of people don't know anything about what's going on at all. But they're voting on school budgets every year. Don't have kids, but they're voting on this stuff.
Correct. Well, I know I can direct them directly to NYSUT's website, nysut.org. They could find a lot of information in regards to the tax cap, the gap elimination adjustment, and just how the governor seems to be supporting charter schools and wanting to take away our public education. So, which most people up here in the North Country are products of. And, I hear people support them and we see it every day in the schools with parents coming in and out of school. I mean, it's our lifeblood.
Okay.
So, they can educate themselves through that. If they're if they're part of Facebook, there are certainly lots of groups on there that talk about funding issues and all of that. So, I encourage them just to kind of look around and talk to their friends about it. Ask a teacher.
Right. Yeah.
Ask a teacher because they're aware of it. Ask an administrator. Ask anybody that works in the school system. They're aware of that. So, but we're hoping that lots of people get out to this rally tomorrow. You can bring your kids. There's going to be sign making activities up there, snacks and guest speakers, and it's really a short period of time to ensure that we maintain proper funding for public schools.
So noon at 2 tomorrow, Messina High School, and then online it's NYSUT.org.
For any information that they may want in regards to that. And this tour, there's a bus that's going to be going from Plattsburgh to Messina to Indian River. This is actually a 3-location event tomorrow. So it starts in Plattsburgh. The bus tour, including guest speakers, will be including the American Federation of Teachers President Randy Weingarten will be there. The NYSUT President Karen McGee will be there. The superintendent from Colton Pierpont Schools will be speaking as well. There are several students from around the area that are speaking at the rally, and some parents are even speaking at the rally. Okay. So this is an important event that should involve everybody. Shouldn't just be teachers there.
No.
So important for everybody to get out and voice their opinion on what's going on in Albany.
All right. Thanks for coming in today, Bob.
Thanks.
7:43. It's Tori Kelly on Yes FM.